Not happy with the situation. Good morning and welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
I'm Jim.
And if you saw the previous video, kidding season has begun. And we have 2 baby goats that are in our house. Well, one of the mamas has no babies on her. And so we are milking her to get her colostrum so we can feed it to the babies.
Which is not going very well.
Yeah. But we're making it work. I'm about to show you on why I do not recommend Nigerian dwarfs for dairy goats. You about to see. Hello. She's the little one we're milking. You got that, Jen? Oh my gosh. Okay, so tidbit. You don't want to milk your goat after everybody's ate because that keeps them distracted with their food. However, the clan is very demanding when you come in with the bucket, so that's always fun. But once you got your milk goat in here, then you can go feed the rest so they'll back up off of you. Okay, so this is Angel. Let me show you. That is her nipple. That is my finger. If you have any reference on what you're trying to milk. Nigerian dwarfs are just little, so you gotta make sure that you understand that if you're gonna try to get a milking goat like that. If you get one of the bigger ones, wow. Honest to goodness, like hers is bigger than a cow's. So it's a lot easier for men's size hands to handle, so just FYI. You ready?
Yep.
She also hates us.
And she's also dirty.
Yeah. She's a sitter. So we just got a little soap and water. We're not ingesting this, so we're not overly worried. But we will filter it just to get anything that might come out of it. But this is for the baby goat specifically.
Here for the colostrum.
Here for the colostrum.
That's not even.
Told you. See what you can do?
Is that, Angel?
You gotta go real high, like you gotta really work it.
So this is my first time doing it, but him and Jed did it the other day and got some colostrum because one, the babies have to have it. I'm one of those people that are very strict on the goats. If you have babies, you will take care of them in one way or the other. So we took the baby, however, she's still the mom and I need her milk. So we're gonna get it, whether she likes it or not. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, she also has to be milked because she had triplets and she's very full. And she will get mastitis and die if we don't. So.
Right. Because her body doesn't understand.
Right.
And we don't want to, we do everything we can to not bring in chemicals, medicines, different stuff like that to unnaturally do things to animals. So there's stuff out there that you can help to start dry them up and to prevent mastitis. But the #1 way to do that is just milk the goat as if they have a baby on them.
And she'll get used to it.
Yeah.
She might not ever like it, but she'll get the routine down.
And you all see me holding, yes, you can hobble them. Hobble them is basically like putting a little bitty, I guess you'd say nooses around their ankles and then tying it to your milking stand. We've tried that in the past. If you're by yourself, absolutely. You know, that's a necessity. But where Jen and I are able to do this together, it's just as easy just to hold them than trying to battle getting them in those hobbles. Oh, you got quiet.
You're eating.
Hey, she's pooping. It's a lot nicer when a goat poops on the milking stand rather than when a cow poops on the milking stand.
And we're not drinking it.
Cow goes at it. I mean, it's splatters.
However, I will heat it up for the babies.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that there is no bacteria in it.
You've already got more than I did. Telling you. These teats are like, you need tweezers to get to them. And I know a lot of people milk dairy goats, or Nigerian dwarfs. I don't know how. She's trying to get out. Yeah, she can't get out there. I got to tie tight.
No, ma'am.
We got her in our original flock of goats many, many years ago. She was a baby. And from day one, she's never been a fan of us.
She hates us.
Yeah.
We've had her for 3 years now, and she still hates us.
It's only been 3 years.
I
think it's been longer than that, because this is our 3rd kid in season.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Yeah,
it's honestly silly that we still have her, but she just sticks to herself, so it hasn't been an issue.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 Nigerian dwarfs. Lola, the other one that had babies, and they're kind of buddies. Because they're the same, you know, they find each other as the same. So I think that's been partial to raise them.
Can you quit? Hey.
But I'm telling you, when you milk a goat, the relationships change a lot in a good way. Step over me. Slow down. Tap dancer. Oh, another thing about nitrogen jars, they're so close to the ground, it's hard to get a milk bucket underneath there. So we're just using the quart jar. When I built this milking stand, it's actually built for the size of a Nigerian dwarf, so it's really coming in handy right now. And so y'all remember me talking about expanding the goat milking situation. This is part of the reason. We have this one little spot right here for one goat. She's goat 1 out of 10 that'll be in milk. Can you imagine my big hands when I was trying to do this? It was insane.
I think you're stuck there. I don't think you're coming out. Might as well give up.
Yep. I will also say, if you don't feel like you're strong enough to hold them, don't stand directly behind them because they will kick you. Stand to the side.
Also, I know we haven't made good selling points, but she is for sale if anybody
She is.
She is blonde and blue eyes.
Yeah,
I think her time here is done.
Yeah, we're definitely going to move on. Where we have so many dairy goats, I guess you would say the weaker of the mothers can't stay. So if anybody just wants a good little buddy,
she may or may not warm up to you.
Her name, she came with the name Angel, but it's kind of like calling a big fella tiny.
Yeah.
And that's one thing too, if your goal is to dry up a goat, you don't have to finish them out. The whole point is to get that pressure off. You ready to get out? And just a quick check-in over here, there's Miss Lola, our other Nigerian dwarf, and her 2 little babies that she is taking care of. They're doing absolutely fantastic. And a rooster.
What I was going to say when the dogs wouldn't stop barking is that you don't want to empty them if they don't have their babies and you want them to dry up. Because if you empty them, that tells their body that they're not making enough milk and they will make more. So
right.
We just want to relieve the pressure and naturally tell her body it's okay to dry up because we don't need her now.
Yeah, exactly. And she got that much colostrum.
Which is a lot for babies.
It is.
Are tiny.
Yeah, and I mean, it's colostrum, so it's more of like a syrup, I want to say. It's not like milk. So you're not going to get the same kind of situation there. But that's pretty good, and that is gold for the babies.
Gold.
Yeah, for the babies we have in the house. So, all right, good job. Come here, Zeus.
Come on, baby.
Big old powerful Zeus. Look at you. Say hello to everybody. Okay. Immediately trying to nurse. You've already been fed.
You just ate. Get on here in case you pee.
So our setup, dog kennel, puppy pads, they're helpful. He's getting to the point where we might just have put him outside and feed him a bottle every few hours because he's so strong.
Oh.
Oh my God.
He is Angel's baby. That she had a birth that was very traumatic. We're not going to give the details of it. He is the only one that survived, and he is extremely strong. At first we were worried, of course, because the other 2 didn't survive. But when he came out, he was ready to take on the world. So, you know, she just walked away. There was nothing she was going to do about it. So we brought him inside, got him warmed up, all that stuff, goat care, baby kid care 101. And then he immediately started eating and just thriving. So he's great. He's, almost 3 days old now. And he's just really, really strong. He's a good boy. So we named him Zeus.
Your buddy Benny.
They're going to grow up together.
Yeah.
And Benny's going to take care of you when you get older.
You protect them.
Yeah.
Odeid.
If you've never raised baby goats in your house, not even once, it is the most joyful thing you could ever do with your life.
It is.
They're precious.
I actually had to go to the dentist. I had just need to get some checkup stuff for my dental benefits right now. We'll get in detail about that in another video. But I was actually talking to them. They had to take my blood pressure before they started doing anything. And I was like, it's going to be up. She said, why? I said, there's 2 baby goats that are like twins in our house that were just born and a toddler puppy.
Yep, who likes to bite everything.
That's going to be high. She laughed. She said, it's funny. I remember she said her family used to have dairy animals and stuff. And they lived in a trailer, and her dad would bring in these baby ghosts, and they would just dart back and forth and everything. She said it was one of the more joyful times in her life, and her and I was talking about that last night. Like, this is fun. Our kids, Raylan's sitting on the couch right behind the camera. She plays with them. We all get to play with them, and it's one of those things that I feel like you're going to look back on and remember out of your childhood memories having a baby goat in your house.
And they don't just stay in these crates. We take them outside. They just run around. They get sunshine.
Yeah.
This is just for the house because they do pee and poop everywhere.
Yes, and if we do keep them much longer, we'll put little bitty premature baby diapers on them.
Yes.
We did that 2 years ago with Lucy.
And here's Miss Hopi. She is eating very well now. We don't have to force it to her. We don't have to do a syringe. She takes a bottle and she does great. She's still getting her strength. However, she does stand on her own now. Like in her little crate and stuff, she'll stand up. She can't do like him. She doesn't walk around She doesn't want to run around yet, but she is getting a lot stronger, and she's gaining a lot of weight, which is good. That's the main thing. When you pick her up now, she's not weightless. She actually has weight to her, so that's great.
Can't feel all of her ribs and everything like that. Hey, quit chewing on me. I'm over here having to hold this one back while we're trying to shoot a video. Ow.
He wants to play. So that's our lives right now.
Yeah.
Controlled chaos, a lot of joy, a lot of fun, and we're very busy. So if you've sent us a message and we haven't replied, this is why.
Little sleep deprived.
Yes, because they do eat every 2 to 4 hours, even at night.
It's getting better though now, finally. That first few days, whoo wee.
What are you doing? What?
Hey, so I'm ready to make babies. Come here, girl.
Quit. Oh my God, he's trying.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Crazy hair. So we've been watching all the other goats to try to plan because basically our next month is goats. And so we were kind of looking at them all. If you know the names of our goats, our prediction is probably Shirley and Ethel, which are 2-year-ago goat kids. They are Butters and Anna's babies. They look like they're probably going to be next. Of course, Butters always looks like she's next, but I'm not even putting her in the count. Oh, she's peeing. I don't want to stand her up. So that's going to be the next ones. We're predicting either this weekend or next weekend. We'll see. Hopefully this weekend because next week looks like the bottom's going to drop out. Thank you. I was over here trying to throw dad jokes, and this one just snotting her brains out. What? Let's cut. Regroup. Okay, we're better now. And then next we think it's going to be the OG crew, Elsa, Anna, and Butters. And then the only ones that are still in question, which she seems to be pretty confident that Delilah, is it Delilah? Is that what we call it? Delilah. Who else? Molly, and Lucy.
Yes.
Those three they're not showing great signs at this moment.
They're definitely pregnant though.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's real close.
I think he got to them last.
Yeah, he's definitely wasn't like a knock it out in a weekend kind of guy. He really drug it along, which some of that has to do with when they come into heat as well. And the Nigerian dwarfs, they were ready for daddy. Yes, they were. You know what I mean? Because it was their first time, so that's why they were first
So
out.
Lola went first. The next day, Angel went. Yesterday, we actually had a break. No one gave birth, which was really nice because we had to take care of them.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone does today. There was no signs this morning when we milked.
Yep.
But we'll see. But like he said, I think it's either going to ramp up this weekend or at the beginning of the next week. It's just going to start getting crazy.
Yeah. And one of the things that we're doing is we're tracking which mamas are doing well and which are not. Because as fun as this is, having baby goats in there, you don't want 5 mamas not taking care of their babies. So we have a lot of first-time mamas. Let's see, we're doing 7 of them are first-time mamas. So it'll be very interesting to see how the rest of the breeding season goes. We need to be prepared for having to take care of all of them. So we'll see. You got to prepare for the worst and hope for the best kind of thing. And that's what we're doing. So we'll see what keeps going on. You all stay tuned. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers for Hopi.
Yes.
She is showing signs of doing well. We're out of the danger zone.
Yes, yeah.
Now it's just really getting her to use them legs more. But y'all, we love y'all. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for us.
Okay, we love y'all.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.